Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is my updated everyday makeup drawer for September. If you've never seen these videos before, I do them at the beginning of every month and I go through my makeup collection with you to pick out some new products that I keep in my everyday makeup drawer here in my desk. And then at the end, we do a get ready with me and use all the products. So that is today's video. These are my absolute favorite videos to film. I know a lot of you love these videos as well. This was actually my first everyday makeup drawer I'm filming since I decluttered my whole collection. So this one was even more enjoyable just because I didn't feel super overwhelmed by the things in my drawers, and I know all the things that I have are things that I want to own and I want to use. So this was just even more fun to go through my collection and pick out the products. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you are new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty content here on YouTube. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the video. So here are the products I've had in the drawer for the last month. It's a lot more empty than it was at the beginning of the month just because I've been decluttering and filming a ton of like swatches and things as I've been going through my collection. So as I've done that, a lot of the things from here have just gotten put back in my collection. So this is not everything. I definitely had some more stuff over here, but this is what's left over basically that I've been using a ton for the past month. In terms of like standout products that are still in here, this is definitely one of them. I have fallen in love with this foundation, which is so random because I've had this for a long time and I've never disliked it, but I've never just fallen in love with it until recently. And now I can't get enough of this stuff. Armani Luminous Silks, that has definitely been a standout. Another standout of the month is definitely the Build-A-Brow from Maybelline. I've been using this pretty much daily for my brows and for eyeliner. I've been loving this. One of my most used products for sure. This Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow in Watermelon Glow. It's one of the new colors. The prettiest, vibrant, like warm poppy pink. It's so pretty. So those are probably the biggest standouts for me. In terms of concealer, I have really been using my Tower 28 concealers a ton. And those are kind of the things that stand out. Like I said, I had some more stuff in here, but it's just gotten put away. So not as much to put away this month, but as always, I'm going to take all of these and put them back in my collection. I also have some new organizers here that I got at TJ Maxx, and hold it down here, you can probably see it better. They're a little bit taller than the ones that I have in here, and I think I'm going to switch out at least one of these, maybe keep the other one, but I'm gonna get rid of one of these because I don't love like this 4 little slot thing right here. Nothing really fits there. Sometimes I can get lip products to fit there, but I don't know. I don't love that organizer for here. So I think I might move this into my makeup collection drawers or something, but we'll get to that once we pick out the new products. I have 2 of them, and I think that's everything. So let's take everything out and put it away, and then we'll pick out some new products. pick out some new makeup for the month. We'll start here as always with primer. I'm going to, so last month I had in this Rare Beauty pore diffusing primer. And oh, actually I also had this in the MAC Studio Radiance. I kind of want to put something else in, I think. I'm gonna put this NARS light reflecting primer in. It's just like a hydrating primer. It doesn't really blur or anything like that, but I want to use this a bit more, so I think we will put that in. I don't really have too many like mattifying primers. Maybe we'll put this in, the Tarte pore smoothing primer. This is not typically something I use every single day, but I do like it just for my T-zone because it truly is like the most smoothing and blurring priming type product that I've ever tried. So I think we will also put that in. And that's probably it for primer this month. Now for complexion products. Okay, so last month I had Armani Luminous Silk in, and I just loved that foundation. Okay, of course we're gonna put Patrick Ta in because this is new. I've been wearing it the last few days, but I want to keep wearing it so I can really gather all my thoughts on it, but definitely want to put that in for sure. Maybe we'll put this in actually, the Ciele Tint and Protect. It's been a little while since I put this in, and this is really good, lightweight for every day. It's SPF 50. I think we will also put that in there, and then maybe one more also. This is also pretty new, so I guess I could put this in as well, the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint. I really like this so far, but I want to use it some more because I've only had it for a few weeks. So I think I will also put that in, and that should be good in terms of foundations and skin tints. All right, for a corrector this time, I think I might do the Natasha Denona corrector. It's been a while since I've used that one. All right, for concealer, I want to put in a few different options. I think I might stick the Hourglass concealers in. I didn't have these in the drawer last month, but I kept coming over here and getting these out. I've kind of been back on that kick with that concealer. So I think I will put those in. Maybe we'll also put this in, the Jouer High Coverage Concealer. This is pretty new to me. I got this in PR a few weeks ago. And it gives a good amount of coverage, which is what I go for most of the time for concealer. I'm trying to decide if I want to put anything else in or just that. I think we'll just stick with those. So that should be everything for here. All right, let's pick a powder, or I'll probably choose two powders actually. Last month I had my Kosas powder in, and I pretty much used that all month, but I want to switch that up and try something else. I think I'm gonna put this Tarte Pore Smoothing powder in. This is the pink one. I mainly use it like in the T-zone or to set my under eyes. This is an extremely blurring powder, but I really want to use it some more, so I think we'll throw that in. Maybe the Hourglass powder also. So this is the Vanish Airbrush. Well, was that right? Yeah, Vanish Airbrush powder. And I'm still kind of gathering my thoughts on this. I feel like I haven't used this one enough to really say how I feel about it. So I think I will also put that in, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to put anything else in. I've definitely been very into powder recently. I might even put in this Hourglass Veil, the loose version, just to have another option. So that should be good for powder. And then I do want to put a highlighter in. Maybe I'll do this one. This is a cream highlighter from Westman Atelier. This is the Lit Up Highlighter Stick in Nectar. So I actually got this in a Nordstrom anniversary sale kit. This was one of the things in there. I haven't even used it yet, so kind of want to put that in for highlight. I don't use highlighter every day, but I kind of want to have one for when I want to. For bronzer, I haven't used my Chanel cream bronzer in a long time. I kind of want to use this again. So this is the lightest shade. I also have the deeper one, but I think I might put in the lighter color. And I definitely want to put in a powder bronzer also. Maybe we'll do this. This is my Fenty Sunstalker bronzer in the lightest shade, which is Into Sun. This is probably my lightest bronzer that I own, but I like to set cream bronzers with this because it's so light. I don't feel like I'm adding too much color if I'm using a cream bronzer and then a powder. This is kind of nice to set it in place without adding a ton of pigment. I kind of want to put my Jouer highlighter palette in also. I forgot this is over here. I just love this palette so much. I don't know. I just kind of want to put that in. All right, I think that is it for here. All right, for blush. All right, I think I'm gonna do this one. This is NARS blush in the Thrill shade, which is obviously the hot pink. I don't know why. I don't really have a reason. I'm just kind of in the mood to put this in. I really like this formula with this specific shade. I really like, so I think I'm gonna put that one in. And let's see. What else? I kind of want to put this in, the MAC Glow Play in Blush Please. This is the newer one, I guess the reformulated one or the newer version that they just brought out. But this is such a beautiful, just pinky nude. It's like the perfect color for me, at least. This is the kind of color that I love. I don't know, kind of in the mood for that. So let's pull that out. I think I might pull one of my Merit blushes also. Maybe this one in Fox. This one is kind of like a deeper, kind of like a brownie nude, but it's very, very pretty. Let's do a Patrick Ta blush this time. Now, which one? Maybe I should pull one that I don't use as much. I don't use this shade that much. This is probably my least used of all of them. She's flushed, and I don't really know why. It's pink, but it has like the powder at least has like a little bit of a peachier tone to it. I don't know. I just don't pull this one out very much. And she's flushed. So I think we will pull that out also. And then maybe we'll pull this too, the Fenty blush. This is the new one in Bacon Cakes, which is just a really pretty, soft, warmer nude. Very nice though. Okay, I think we'll do that and that should be it. This drawer is so much better since I decluttered it. I can't even tell you how much joy this brings me. I love it so much. Okay, let's pick brows first. All right, I know I'm gonna put these in because I cannot stop with these right now. The Build-A-Brow from Maybelline. This is like a new top favorite for me for my brows and for eyeliner also. And then, let's see, let's choose an eyeliner. So I have a bunch of the Victoria Beckham liners. I've had a few of them, but then one of my amazing subscribers sent me the rest of like the Vault collection. So thank you, Renee, if you are watching. Thank you so much. She sent me those, and there's some new ones in here I haven't used. So this one is Sequin Green. I think I will pull that out. Olive is also pretty. So olive is more of like a foresty green. I kind of want to pull those out, and then maybe we'll pull out this, my one liquid liner that made the cut with my declutter, this one size. We'll pull that out too, just for fun. And let's see. I think I will pull this out too, just to have a waterline eyeliner, this Sephora collection in Tiramisu. I like to put that in my waterline. So we'll do that. And then let's see, for mascara, I'm gonna do Lisa Eldridge Kitten Lash. This is like my new absolute favorite. And e.l.f. Lash and Roll. For an eyeshadow palette or single shadows, I'm gonna put this in first, the Paint Pot in Groundwork. I really like to use this all over just as like a one and done shadow. And then I'm also gonna put in this Armani shadow in the shade 9. I remember I kind of rediscovered how pretty this was in the declutter video. It's like a really beautiful metallic taupey brown. I'm gonna put that in also, and then I think I'm gonna put my Urban Decay palette in because truly I can't get enough of that palette right now. And let's see, for an eye primer, I guess I'll switch it up and put in this NARS tinted one, which I love, and unfortunately they have discontinued it. Maybe we'll do Bobbi Brown in Taupe and Victoria Beckham in Trench. And I think that should be it for here. And finally for the lip drawer. So this was my last video to declutter and I've already filmed it. I don't know if it goes up or if it's going up before this one or after it. So if you haven't seen this, it'll probably be the next video that you see, or maybe you've already seen it. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is my newly decluttered lip drawer, which I am very happy with, very happy with. So I decided to put my lip liners in this cup because I found that when I laid them down, I don't know, I feel like I can see and find things easier when they're standing up. So that is what I decided to do. So I'm gonna pick some lip liners. I'm gonna do Victoria Beckham in shade number 2, Anastasia in Deep Taupe, NYX in Nude Truffle. It's just a really pretty warmer nude. I kind of forgot about that one. I rediscovered it in this declutter. I think I might do this Rare Beauty one. This one's the shade Wise, so it's like a deeper brown, but very pretty, especially like going into fall time. Oh, I'm gonna do this one also from Glossier in Buff. This is very new to me, but I've been enjoying it so far. So I think we'll do that, and that should be good for lip liners. And then for lip products, I'm gonna choose a new lip mask to put in. I'm just gonna do the Patrick Ta one. I'm gonna do this because I love the smell of this. This is the Lip Butter Balm in Iced Coffee. If you like coffee, you need this in your life. It smells like the best coffee shop you've ever been into, and it's obviously in the Lip Butter Balm formula, which I love. You need that in your life if you like that type of scent. So I got these in PR recently, the Violette FR Bisou Jelly Lip Balms. I'm pretty sure I got all 4 of them, but they basically have like a balm in the middle and then like this jelly, shiny outer layer. So I kind of want to put one of these in because I don't feel like I've tried them out enough. So this one is Bon Bon Caramel. Looks like kind of a rosier brown. And then Bon Bon a la Rosé, which looks like a brighter pink. This one is Aisa, which looks kind of like a berry color. Maybe we'll put both of those in just for fun. I kind of want to use those more. Also gonna put in Lisa Eldridge lip gloss in Muse. This is new to me, but I really like it so far. All right, over here, I think I'll put in this gloss from Victoria Beckham. This is in Martini. It's just kind of a warm, shimmery lip gloss. I think I will put in this Gucci lipstick. This one's in Call It a Day. It's like one of the shiny, balmier lipsticks. Maybe this also from Dior. This is the Addict Shiny formula. I forget like the exact name, but this is the shade Atelier. When I swatched this in the declutter, I made a mental note in my head that I needed to get that out and use it some more. So we'll do that also. And let's see what else. Maybe this from Merit, the Signature Lip in Gucci. or not in Gucci, in Baby. It's just a nice kind of more neutral pink. And let's see, maybe we'll do one of these Marios because I love these so much. Maybe I'll do this Blush Glow, which is just a nice rosy pink. And I guess that's it for lips. So that's everything. So now we'll put everything back in the drawer. Alright, finally got everything put back in here after, of course, organizing it 50 different times. Finally got it though. So I have blushes, foundation, powders I had to kind of separate because I couldn't figure out how to get them to fit next to each other. Highlighters, bronzer, blush, another skin tint, primer, lip stuff, lip liners, palette, eye stuff, and the Tarte primer, concealer, corrector, skincare stuff, and then mascara, eyeliner, brows, and that little single shadow from Armani. So now, as always, we'll use the products and do our makeup together. All right, let's get into the makeup, but first I do need to do a little bit of skin prep. So I'm gonna do the Olehenriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I'm trying to use this up actually because it's almost gone, and it's been quite a while since I've done my skincare routine this morning, so I'm just tapping this under my eyes. While I'm waiting for that to dry down, I'm going to use this Patrick Ta lip mask. And for SPF, I'm going to use the Summer Fridays Mineral Milk. I am trying to use this one up. I had it in last month, but I figured I'll just leave it in this month too. I really like this SPF for the finish of it. The finish is just a natural finish instead of being like really, really glowy or matte. It's just kind of more of a natural finish. The only issue I have with it is sometimes I do feel like it interferes with my makeup. It depends on what products I've used, but I do feel like it can pill sometimes with certain things, but hopefully that doesn't happen today. All right, let's get into the makeup. For a base, I think I'm going to use this one today, the Ciele Tint and Protect with SPF 50. I really, really like this. So I also pulled out the Lisa Eldridge and the Patrick Ta, as you saw, but those I've used more recently on my channel. This one I haven't used in a little while, but my new thing is applying my base product in my hand and then using a brush and just building it up in the brush. I learned this from Katie Jane Hughes on Instagram. She's always talking about this method of priming the brush, And ever since I started doing it, I can't stop. You kind of do a lot of the blending ahead of time by getting it in the brush first. So when you go on your face, you don't have to do that much because it's kind of already blended. I was very skeptical, but I just tried it one day and I loved it. So if you have never tried priming the brush, definitely give it a try. I actually just ordered this morning the Ciele concealer that's coming out, and I'm so excited. I've only tried the Tint and Protect from Ciele. I've never tried anything else, so I'm really excited to try the concealer. For corrector, I'm going to use Natasha Denona. This one is in the shade C1. I actually don't love the corrector in this formula as much as I do the concealer. I don't really know why. I don't know, I do feel like the formula is slightly different in this as opposed to the concealer, but it's been a little while since I used it, so I wanted to try it again. This is the Nikki LaRose concealer brush, the N16 with BK Beauty. And I'm gonna make sure I get this inner corner right here because I do get some like blue and purple tones there also. The shade on this is pretty good for me. Honestly, this is one that I could use just on its own. I don't even really have to put concealer over the top. We will, but I could definitely get away with this one just by itself. For concealer, I think I'm going to use the Jouer one. This one is pretty new to me. I haven't had it a really, really long time. So I'm going to use that under my eyes, and then I'm going to do some on my face, anywhere where I want a little more coverage. And I'm using this Rephr brush. This is the B04. And I really like it so far. I've been testing it out for a few weeks, but I really like the size of it. I like the angled head of it. It's really nice. Something I have not tried yet, and I really want to, in fact, I should have done it just now, but I just thought of it, is Katie Jane Hughes also primes the brush with her concealer. So instead of drawing it on like I just did, she does the same thing where she gets it like on the back of her hand, builds it up in the brush, and then applies it. And I haven't done that yet. I should have done it today, but I forgot. But I would encourage you, if you've not tried the priming the brush method of applying whatever you're putting on your face, I would recommend that you give it a try because I don't know why or what it does, but the way products apply is amazing. It's so smooth, not streaky. You get really even coverage. It's really awesome. I wish I had started doing that sooner. It's also a lot quicker if you do it that way. If you get it built up on the brush and then go on your face, I'm finding that I can do my makeup a lot faster when I do that. All right, for bronzer, I'm gonna start with the Chanel the Soleil de Tan in the lightest shade, and I'm just gonna start applying this. It's been a while since I've used this one. I don't know, I was just kind of in the mood for it. I also have the deeper one, the third shade. I've never tried the medium one, but I do like this one. It's definitely on the warmer side, but there's just nothing like this formula to me. And I'm applying this with the Makeup by Mario F1 brush. For blush, I think I'm going to use this one from MAC, the Glow Play blush in the shade Blush Please. I love this blush color so much. I will say this formula, you have to use a more dense brush, otherwise it's kind of hard to pick it up. And I think actually you can use your fingers with this formula. Yeah. Your fingers work really well actually. They just kind of blend it in. I'm not really a big fingers person, but this formula does work with your finger. Let's see, I need a brush that's a little bit more dense than this one. I'll try this brush. This is the Merit complexion brush. You just need something dense that can like pick up the pigment with this formula, but this color, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So pretty. For powder, I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder first. And the only thing I don't like about this powder is I don't love the cap. I don't like this thing in the middle. But I'm going to set my whole face with this. And then, I don't know, I might use a little bit of the pressed powder. But I'm using the larger side of the F3 brush just to lightly set everything in place. I really like this powder from Hourglass. I just haven't decided how much I like the pressed version. I don't know. I need to, that's why I wanted to put it in the drawer this month so I could use it some more, because I feel kind of uncertain about that one. All right, now I'm gonna flip the brush. I'm going to use the smaller side and I'm going to go into the pressed Hourglass powder. So this is the shade Translucent Light, and I'm going to go over basically the under eyes and like the sides of my nose with this one. Let me know if you've tried this powder and what you think of it. I don't know, sometimes I use it and I really like it. And then other times I use it and I'm just kind of undecided about it. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this Westman highlighter. This is the shade Nectar. I don't really need any highlighter, but I just kind of want to see what this looks like. So that's it on the back of my hand. It doesn't have a lot of color. It's just very glossy looking. Do you hear my cat? Louie, it's not time to eat, buddy. No, it's not time. It's not time to eat. This cat, if you have cats, let me know if your cat does this, but it's not even, well, it is kind of close to his dinner time, I guess, but he knows when it is anywhere close to his dinner time, and he lets me know it. All right, so I'm just taking a little bit of this on the very top of my cheekbone, and then I'm going to take a little bit here. I've never used this highlighter before, so I just kind of wanted to test it out. All right, for the brows, I'm going to use my favorite product right now, which is Maybelline Build a Brow, and I use the shade Ash Brown. And this, I cannot get enough of this product. If you're scared of brow pens, you can use this one, I promise. It's very, very user-friendly. And then I just use the gel on the other side to set them in place. And this actually does keep your brows in place all day long. It doesn't laminate them or anything, so if that's what you like, you probably wouldn't love this. But it does just keep them in place. It's a really good brow gel. For the eyes, I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of the NARS primer, not much at all, just a little bit, just to kind of even out my eyelids just a little. This is literally my favorite eye primer ever, and they don't make it anymore. And I do not know why. This is such a good product. This is the NARS Tinted eyeshadow primer, and this one is the shade medium. It's just the only one that I have left. And it's so good. It's so good. It's great as primer. It's great just on its own. It keeps shadows from creasing if you have trouble with that. And I think they still make the original version that doesn't have the tint, but they quit making the tinted version. And I do not understand it because it's so good. All right, on the eyes, I really want to do something pretty quick and easy. So I'm going to take this Armani shadow in the shade number 9. And I'm putting this on the lid, and then I'm just going to kind of blend it upward. This Armani liquid shadow formula is so good. It's one of my favorites. It's easy. It lasts on the lids. And it's just like the most effortless thing. Like, boom, all done. And I did. That took me like 10 seconds. But I'm just applying this on the lid and blending upward. Then I am going to take a little bit of the bronzer that we used, and I'm just going to go into my crease with this, because I pretty much do this with every makeup that I do. I like to tie in whatever bronzer I used just a little. I was going to use one of the Victoria Beckham liners, but I kind of want to show you how I've been doing my liner with this Build-A-Brow. I just started doing this one day and now I can't stop, so I've been doing it pretty much constantly. But it's just the easiest thing for liner because it's so tiny. So I really only do like the outer half of my eye. I don't love a lot of liner like in the inner corner, just on my eye shape. So I kind of try to make it a little bit thicker on the end when I get there. And then I keep my eye open and just draw a little tiny wing right over that fold that I have. Okay, then I'm just gonna do a little bit of liner in the waterline. This is the Sephora collection liner in Tiramisu, which is a very, very good waterline eyeliner. Just curling my lashes, and I'm kind of torn what mascara I want to use. I was thinking I'd use the Lisa Eldridge because that's been my current favorite. I love that one. I also love just my classic lash and roll from e.l.f. This one is brown. The Lisa Eldridge one is black. I wish the Lisa Eldridge one came in brown so bad, but it doesn't. I guess I got the e.l.f. one out, so I guess we'll do this one today. Alright, last for lips, I'm going to use Anastasia in Deep Taupe. I actually forgot how good this shade is until about a week ago. I didn't have it in my everyday makeup, but I just pulled it out of the drawer. Oh, I think it was after I filmed my lip declutter, and I used it and totally fell back in love with it. I think the Anastasia lip liners are kind of underrated. They really remind me of the Makeup by Mario ones. But for lips, I'm thinking I kind of want to try one of these, the Violette FR Bisou Jelly Sheer Lip Shine. I got all of these in PR, and so you get, to my knowledge, you have like a jelly outer layer that's like a balmy texture, I guess. And then I think the center is more of like an actual lipstick. I'm not really sure. That's a really pretty color, actually. I don't know that I ever would have picked that, but it's actually very pretty. It says it's a sheer lip shine. I don't really think that looks super shiny. at all. It feels kind of hydrating, but not overly hydrating either. It almost feels like more of a matte lip balm to me. I kind of like the color though. Looks nice with that lip liner. All right, that is this month's everyday makeup drawer. Hope you enjoyed it. I love these videos. I always get just so inspired when I film these, and I think it's just because it's kind of the same in decluttering my collection, which I just did, but when I get a new group of products, organize them, get them out, start swatching them, I don't know, it just excites me all over again for those products. I know a lot of you know what I mean. If you love makeup, I bet you get it, but I just love the feeling that I get when I have a fresh new group of products. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said earlier, if you haven't seen the final lip declutter, it'll be the next video that you see, or you might have already seen it. I'm just not sure in what order I'm putting these videos up, but that will be coming, as well as the chopping block declutter. Get ready with me. I'm planning to do that. I might even do a makeup collection tour. Since I've just decluttered everything, I might do that as well. So let me know if you're interested in seeing that, and I can definitely film that. But thank you for watching. All the products I use will be linked in the description and in YouTube shopping. If you do shop through any of my links, I do make a commission that supports my channel. So thank you so much. Also, I do have a membership now. It's called the BU Beauty Club, and I'm so excited about it. I'm posting 2 new videos on there for members each month, and 2 live streams as well for members. But the link to join is in the description box as well. Up at the top, it'll say join my membership here. I would love to have you if you're interested in that. Thank you so much. And I think that's everything for today. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. And I will see you again very soon. Remember, simply be you.